What's going on, mi gente? You already know who it is. It's the Hulk Show. Got a good guy next to me. And also, we used to train together and stuff like that. They call him Suave. You know what I'm saying? His IG is Suavemente. Look him up. He's one of the hottest trainers. Also became one of the hottest strippers in the city. What's going on, Suave? How you feeling?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Just came out here to show you some love. Of course, I had to. You my man. Just chilling, man. Breathing air, living life, doing what we do.
All right, all right. What's been happening ever since the fashion show? I know you did the fashion show with us.
Yeah. That was dope.
Was that an experience for you? Or was that your first fashion show, or you've done?
Nah, I've done a couple before. Back when I was younger, I tried the modeling thing and you know going for photo shoots and stuff like that. So I've done a few, runways for like clothing and stuff like that. But that was definitely, something that like I could add under my belt, and it was a good experience for me. I enjoyed it. I had fun, and it was good. Everything was fun.
Okay, okay. What's going on with your fitness? I know you train hard to do what you do, because not only you a model, but you're also a stripper, correct? Let's talk about that. We got to put all that together for the ladies out there. What do you do? What do you do to keep yourself, keep yourself nice and ripped up? Because I know strippers are not fat. Let's get that out the way.
Nah, of course, man. That's the money maker.
Not saying nothing against fat people. Those are my people.
Nah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? But what do you do? What do you eat? What do you exercise? How many times do you exercise a day for?
Man, I mean, I don't really like. The thing is, I've been doing this for a while. I mean, compared to you, that's nothing. Because I know you've been in the game for like my whole age. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? It's all love, and I've been doing this for a while, about 6 years. So I'm already to a point where I'm like, I work out to maintain. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like trying to be a bodybuilder, nothing like that. Like, I just like to look good, stay fit, keep my size right. Yeah. And so I go like 5 times a week, 2 hours, just eat right. There's people that do 2 times a day and 4 or 5 hours, and I don't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, just with my time, my schedule, I keep it simple. And I do what I do what I gotta do, and just be in the gym for a right amount of time, what I need.
How long you been in the gym? How long you been training? How many years?
Like 6 years.
About 6 years?
Yeah, man. Okay, I've been doing this my teen years.
Yeah. What got you into let's get you first. What got you into the gym? Like, what made you? Did you know that you had to get in the gym to become where you at right now, or you just got into it?
I mean, it's like where I'm at right now is really not something that I planned back in the days. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, like I'm gonna do this later on. I mean, there's a couple shit that I thought about and planned. I mean, everybody does. They always want to plan and say shit for the future, but I just ended up here. Like, I just got here, but I always just like to look good. I always been like a little ladies man, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
since high school, like middle school, I could say. Like I've been doing this for a while, so it's like
it was always athletic.
Yeah. Playing sports and doing little bullshit push-ups at home, and just trying to look good. I mean, I wasn't like not fit, but I wasn't no sklingy regular little dude. You know what I'm saying? So I just always wanted to look good. You know what I'm saying? And then I see people like in the street, like looking good, like with bodies and all that. And also, my brother had some time upstate and shit. When he came home, like, he left, and then he looked different when he came home. So it was like, yo, I wanna look like that. You know what I'm saying? So it was like kind of like a motivation to me, because I always looked up to him when I was little. So
nice.
It was just. I was like, fuck it, yo, let's do this. Let's get it in. Why not?
How has fitness changed your life? Other than you being in the gym most of the time, but how does that change your life around?
Man, I mean, just overall, man, like just changing my life in like so many different ways. Like, I think I wouldn't even be where I'm at right now if I never worked out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like everything you do is for a reason. Like, this is not for everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody want to work out and look good every time they see you. Like, yo, I gotta get my weight up, let's go to the gym. But next thing you know, once you stop talking to them, they forget about that gym shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta be about it. You know, you either give a hundred or.
There's a lot of people that, I mean, me and you have trained together. You see,
of course.
You see what we do, but it's a lot of people that go when they want to get on. When they get on,
and then they
see
stop.
the pain and
they
stop running.
Everybody's not about that life, because I mean, at the end of the day, this shit's not easy. If it was easy, everybody would do it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like this shit. It takes time, dedication, sweat and tears to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta work hard. This shit don't come overnight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this shit just changed my life in so many other ways.
A lot of people that I speak to, that's including me, it changes and it saves your life.
Yeah.
Because there's people out there that I have spoken to, and the gym has changed their life.
Definitely, man. That shit puts you on a positive track. Like, if you're in the streets or you doing some other shit that you're not supposed to, you know, you work out, you dedicate your time to that shit gonna steer you a different way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
gotcha.
You know, just open new opportunities, give you a new life, a new look, new girls, because you know that's you know, they like that.
I mean, it's a different. To me, it's like every gym you go to, you always meet people. That's what's good about this sport.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's always about networking.
Met a lot of people in gyms that you have gone?
Man, of course, man. Like a lot of networking, connections, new friends. Like, this shit is just, you know, it's positive overall. Like, it's not just about the gym and looking good, but it's about the people and the journey you go through. You know, so it's like, I love it.
So
you know,
do you help people out in the gym when you know, when they come up to you and ask you questions, or?
Oh yeah, I mean,
you one of those cocky dudes that just throw your earphones and you don't want to hear it.
Nah. You see, I'm not like that, because I was one of those at first. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was one of those people that ask questions and, you know, see another dude that look good and, you know, got his weight up, and I'm like, damn, yo, like, what he doing? Like, you know, like, give me some tips so I could look like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, in a respectful way. You know, like, I won't like press to do nothing like that, but I always used to like ask, like, yo fam, you know, I see you got your weight up, like, you know, like, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what protein you taking, what you eating, like, how you do this, how you do that. And, you know, I always got tips from other people that's more leveled up than me, you know, like, and that's fine. You know, like, I'm at where I'm at right now because of that reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always
you didn't stay quiet.
You always gotta ask questions. It's never stupid question. I mean, there is, but you can't better yourself if you don't, you know, if you're not like nosy or curious. You know, you always gotta ask questions for everything. You know,
of course. How did you get into? I know you got into the gym and all that other stuff, but what made you get into? How did you bump into the stripping area and stuff like that? You know I'm gonna ask. You know, people want to know.
Nah, of course. I mean,
did it just come on? You just came out of nowhere and woke up one day and said, "I want to be a stripper."
Nah, you know, it's funny because, like, I always used to like, you know, like I said, you know, I always been a little ladies man and all that. So I just always used to like fuck around with them, like dance on them, like you know, turn them out and like, you know, give them little, you know, so. You know, role playing and shit. So I just they used to always be like, yo, you sure you're not a stripper? Like, you know, like joking around, telling me shit. I'm like, nah, you know, I'm just fucking with you. And it just, I heard it from a lot of girls and a lot of people that I got that look for that. You know, like, I could make some money. And then it was like, it just came to a point one time where I had lost my job and, you know, I was getting unemployment and the money just wasn't enough.
Yeah, unemployment shit sucks.
Yeah, and then, you know, I started like seeing a couple dudes, like, you know, like just seeing it out there, and I'm like, yo, let me try this shit out. And I just started like practicing and like, you know, watching videos on YouTube and you know, and then just made my own like blueprint to what it is. So I just grew from that. I got connected with a few promoters from Facebook, reached out to them like, listen, you know, I'm new to this shit, you know, but I wanna, you know, be about it. Like, I wanna start something out of it.
You went about it like you went about it with the gym stuff, with the training.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like,
you follow that goal.
Oh, definitely, man. You know, I got dedicated into it. You know, I mean, at first I didn't put my all to it.
Yeah.
It just like it kind of like just brought me to it. Like, it grabbed me in. Like, I was like I wasn't like really like, you know, like like promoting it like that and shit like that, and it just I started just picking up. Like I started getting fans. People started asking for me.
Gotcha.
And I'm like, yo, let me just put some more effort to it, see where it go. And then once I started like really promoting it, like social media, cards, and shit like that, that shit just blew up. I met other dancers.
Yeah.
I got connected with them. I traveled. I fucking went outside the country, Bahamas, different states, Philly, Pennsylvania. I'm going to Florida tomorrow, ATL at 13.
How has I know that you said that the gym saved your life. How does the stripping change your life? Besides, meeting all these other women and stuff like that, how does it change your life completely?
I mean, it changes your life overall. I mean, like with just the fast money, the people you meet, the girls, like shit just comes so easy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, depending what kind of dude you are. I'm not that I'm trying to like sound like that nigga, but you know what I'm saying? Like me, I always been the type of dude that get a lot of attention, and I'm always charming with the ladies, and just I'm nice. I'm humble. I don't play that cocky shit. I'm just not like scared. Like I talk to girls, whatever girl I want to, whatever. But so it's like it just comes with the game, man. Just like it changed my life.
Have, I know there's a lot of temptation out there with the stripping stuff.
Oh yeah, man.
Because back in the days, I used to strip in Webster Hall.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you already know I know about that.
Okay. I see.
I know there's a lot of temptation and stuff like that. So
it is, man, and it's a lot of funny shit in there. I mean,
and a lot of danger.
It is.
Because you got those girls out there that get so infatuated that it gets to the point where you feel for your life sometimes.
I mean, of course. Nah, I wouldn't say I feel for my life, because it's like, I live life day by day. You know what I'm saying? Like, if shit gonna go down, it's gonna go down. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
but I mean, because you have there's in the stripping industry, there's a lot of girls that are stalkers, just like you. I know true. You have them on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about. Stuff like that.
I mean that's true. Shit could get a little out of control sometimes.
That's what I was talking about when I said that do you fear? Your life and stuff like that. Not with the dudes and all that.
Okay.
But I know there's a lot of dangerous women out there, just like
man.
Just like with women, there's a lot of dangerous men.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, like, at the end of the day, these girls could be crazy. Yeah. Overall, wifey, side chicks.
I'm gonna ask crazy questions. So
I know.
What is the most wildest shit that ever happened to you while you were stripping? You know what I'm saying? And I mean, you don't have to get into details, but
you're gonna get me in trouble with Shorty.
Yo, Shorty, if you're listening, you're looking, it's business.
Oh man, the craziest.
I mean, I'm talking about being followed, being to the point where a girl will run up to you, know you, like, yo, listen, I know you from this from the show you did, and I know you get people like that run up to you.
Oh yeah, definitely. Actually, I was at Aces yesterday at the strippy. And there was this joint, some girl, she came up to me, she's like, yo, you don't remember me, this and that. You had, I did a party at your strip club, because I also do a strip club every weekend called Hunkamania.
Okay.
I mean, it's like, it's not like what I do on the private shows, like we don't get naked and shit like that, but we take our shirt off, give bitches lap dances for $20 and shit like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it should be crazy. It'd be packed, ladies, check it out, go on YouTube, Hunkamania in New York City.
There you go.
You see how that shit is.
Every Saturday.
I'm there Friday, Saturday. That's the money nights, but it's there. It's there Thursday to Sunday.
Gotcha.
So, but I'm only there when there's bread. So, but anyway, the shorty just came up to me. She's like, "Oh, you don't remember me? I did my girl did her birthday there. I was one with the cake, and you danced to me and all that, whatever. We all got lap dances from me." I'm like, "Yo, honestly, love, like." I see so many girls there that it's like, yo,
you dance for so many women that it's like, how can you know, like,
Nah, of course, like that's the thing. Like when I'm there, it's like a mind changer. Like I'm not even worried about the girls. Like I'm just worrying about that money. Like it's just like females at the strip club. Like they don't care if you look cute or you fly, nothing. Like they just care if you throwing them dollars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing as for us. You know what I'm saying? Like I see bad bitches, pretty girls all the time in that place. Fucking, I'm talking about from all kinds and all flavors, and that shit. I don't worry about none of that. Like I'm there. You spending money, you want a lap dance, you got that 20. What's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't.
That's it. You just do a job. Basically.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I'm doing my job, go home, man. It's like,
because that is a job.
Of course.
It's not like you're going in there to get a dating game or something.
Nah, of course. You know? I mean, I look at it like a side hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like there's other plans and other things that I'm trying to do, and just keep that as a side hustle. Because at the end of the day, man, you always gotta have a plan B. You can't just stick with that shit, because that shit not gonna last forever. You feel me? Like this. Yeah. There's gonna be other niggas that's coming up that's gonna look younger, better than you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're gonna get older, and you know what I'm saying? So it's like you always wanna have something else. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. So I mean, unless you like, you gonna be the next Magic Mike and you gonna fucking start making movies and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then that's a different story. But you always want to like make sure your paper's good forever. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to just put your mind just to that one thing. You know, you always want to just look at it as a side hustle. Like, yeah, it's good money, it's fast money, but I'm gonna keep that on the side and do something else.
Have you ever gave advice to people that come up to you and be like, "Yo, listen, I want to get into the strip game"?
I mean,
I mean, to be honest with you, does any people like that are shy? I mean, shy people could they be strippers? Shy people could be strippers.
I mean, I don't want to say they can't, because you know that shyness is like just it's like a shell. You crack like. That's something you could come out of. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shy because you want to be. It's not something that is just stuck to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you gotta like overcome that. It's like a fear. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't have that fear. You know, fear is not real. You know, you fear if you want to, but
do you recommend it? I mean, cause I know there's guys out there.
Not everybody could do that shit, man. Like, it's. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have that look and, you know, just be that nigga, but if you can't like really like be confident in yourself and, you know, like put on a show for these ladies and, you know what I'm saying, like turn a bitch out, then it's like it's not for you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's dudes that there's whack niggas that I see that, you know, they not even all that, but they make money, and you know, ladies like them because it's all about your personality, you know, the show that you put on and how you make them feel.
Gotcha.
So I mean, you just gotta have that confidence and like, yo, like get naked and not give a fuck, you know what I'm saying, or like have a bitch touch your dick and not have a problem, you know what I'm saying? Like you just gotta be that nigga, like just open minded.
That's it.
Oh nah,
that gonna get you nowhere.
It's not. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a shell. You gotta
break it,
crack that shit, get out that shell, and just get that money. You feel me? Because that money not gonna come to you if you don't get it.
Gotcha. What I mean, what do you eat? I mean, I know you're in your health shit. So what do you for a person that wants to become a stripper that is ripped up, or I mean not ripped up, but wants to get to the point where they look nice and ripped, what do you suggest that they would eat?
I mean, just eat right, man. Like, overall, like it's really just basic shit. Like, I don't meal prep.
You McDonald's and all that?
Nah.
Drink soda and all that?
I don't. I drink. The only soda I fuck with is like a ginger ale. I like ginger ale, but I don't even drink that shit like that. Like, it's rare. Like, I have that shit in my crib, and that bottle will last like 2 weeks in my fridge. Like, I drink a lot of water. I love water.
I mean, I tell people that are trying to get into, and you know, like that, because you know now they have nice little that physique fitness is moving up.
Oh yeah,
Have
definitely.
you ever tried doing a physique fitness?
I had a lot of people.
You got the look, no homo shit, but you got the look. I seen how you look, you know, ripped up at the gym and all that. So
the thing is, man, like it's just a lot of competition out there. Not that I'm scared of competition, because you know I'm always
you're around that field anyway.
Yeah, I'm around that.
Stripper is
definitely. It's a lot of competition, a lot of hate in that game. So, but it's just with that fitness shit, it's a different game, bro. Like, it's a whole new different game. Like, you get into that's a whole nother world. Like, your life just changes. Gotcha. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't. It's just too much on my plate. Like, I can't be stripping and worrying about, because when you stripping, there's a lot of shit involved. Liquor, bitches. You feel me? So it's like when you doing that fitness physique shit, you gotta be like like on some military shit. Like you gotta be sleeping good, you know, not drinking, not fucking like that, like on top of your workouts.
Your shit gotta be tight.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, cause there's other dudes out there that's like, they on their shit. Like, you feel me? While you out here partying and doing this, and you know what I'm saying? Them niggas is training or home sleeping or eating a meal. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's always, I feel like if I'm not gonna give it my all, I'd rather not even do it. You feel me? Like, you never do something halfway. You either go in all the way, give it 100, or don't do it at all. Cause you wasting your time. You know what I'm saying? Like, when niggas compete because they want to make it somewhere. You know, they want to make it a pro. Want to make some money out of it. You know what I'm saying? They want to. And not that I say I don't want to do that. I would like to do that, but it's just too much, like, on my plate for what I'm doing right now.
What you're doing right now.
Yeah.
What are your goals? I mean, what do you? I know you said that this is your side hustle, but what do you see yourself using this side hustle as trying to get into movies, into? I know you probably got into videos already.
Oh yeah, definitely. Actually, the club that I work at on the weekends, well, I don't want to say too much, you know, because I'm not supposed to, but they got something cooking up for us, for like a reality TV show, something like that. They did some videos or something like that, like just to see like what channels pick it up, to see if they like what we do, and you know. So I mean, you never know. Like hopefully that shit, you know, blow up. I fuck around, be the next Jersey Shore out in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like
Spanish version.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I mean, I don't know, but
be that Puerto Rican dude.
Dominican.
Oh, my fault. Shout out to my Puerto Ricans. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Dominicans
you know,
all day.
You know, you don't love them, but you gotta, you know.
Yeah. I mean, there's been, I've seen, well, on my days, I'm not trying to say I'm that old, but when we was in Webster Hall, there was a lot of white strippers. A lot of white dudes.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I think Dominicans and Puerto Ricans knocked them down, cause.
Oh, definitely,
you know
man.
Like, especially with not even only with the stripping type of thing, but also with the fitness. You see a lot of brothers now, a lot of Dominicans competing, a lot of women that are Spanish competing.
Of course, definitely. I see that shit on Instagram.
And I love my people, especially my Spanish people, to be up there. You know, because we've been down for a minute.
Oh, now of course. You know, we gotta come out there, show face too. You feel me? We can't stay behind.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like it's definitely we better ourselves and we make shit happen.
Do what you gotta do.
Of course.
Ladies, you know, this is brought by Success Clothing, just in case y'all didn't know. Sponsored by it also. Shout out to Tone, Hollywood Chris, you know, 40. I see you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Pip Unit Records. So what are your plans now? I know you're leaving to Miami tomorrow. So what are you planning out over there? You planning on you got a show going on over there? Or?
Yeah, it's a show and a pamper party. A pamper party is like where it's like a bunch of, well, I wouldn't say a bunch of strippers, but because it's like 8 of us. Where we have like our own booths, and like we have like line of girls that will come in and get massages for like 10 minutes for $25.
You give them the massage?
Yeah, for 5 minutes. And
I thought they would give you the massage. They pay you.
I mean, it's whatever they want. Honestly, that's how it's supposed to be. But you got your own booth. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's gonna go down there. Like you got a line of girls lining up to you know, get pampered. But the thing is, it's a pamper party. So it's like it's for them. These bitches they drink, they get drunk, and they want us to fill up on them and shit like that. So they ready to spend that money. So you know, it's that's what's gonna happen at first, and then we're gonna cook it up and move on to the next. So hopefully, you know, that bread can start off with that, and then, you know, I'll move on to the next money.
All right. What are your future goals? Like, you see yourself, like I said, besides the videos and movies that you see yourself with, do you see yourself moving away from the stripping scene, or are you gonna be with the stripping scene for a minute?
I mean, for now, you know, I mean, I'm young, you know, so it's like, yo, like, why not? You know, when you're young, when you're in your 20s, it's like it's the time when you got to take advantage of that youth and
you have
fun. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a must.
Deal with all kinds of experience and tribulations in life, because it's like once you hit that age and peak, you start having kids and, you know, your family and all that. It's like shit just start going down instead of up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like right now I'm up, so I want to keep going up. You know, so it's
until you reach that point where you just get tired and
right,
you want to settle down and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, not that I don't think that's gonna be like
anytime soon.
Because I'm a type of dude. I love working out, so it's like I feel like I'm gonna be like you. Like I'm gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Like 20 years from now, still doing this, so I'm gonna still look good at that. And you know why not?
That's positive. You gotta stay positive in this game.
Of course, man. Of course, man.
I mean, like I always say, that positivity, it goes a long way. That negativity, I push that shit to the side, man.
Facts.
I tell everybody the same shit. If you gonna deal with that negativity, you got a dude's working out with you and he's all talking about negative, get him out your way, because that's a waste of time.
You see, that's the thing, man. It's all about your circle. You surround yourself. It's like if you surround yourself with like a bunch of street broke niggas that just wanna like be in the streets and out here doing stupid shit, like robbing niggas and out here pushing little bullshit dimes and just being a street stupid nigga, that you gonna become one of them dudes too, doing the same shit you doing now 5 years from now. Exactly. Doing the same shit.
You're gonna be stuck.
You're gonna be stuck. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you surround yourself around a group where it's like successful niggas, smart niggas that wanna better themselves, that got a plan, like a few years from now I'm gonna be doing this. Right now I'm doing this. Yeah. I'm getting this money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's all who you surround yourself with. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you always want to surround yourself around positive people, and I learned that as a young age, and you know, because back then I was in the streets.
Yeah, there's times where that people know how to be positive, like later on. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. When you come out and you start living that negativity life, which is all that craziness. You learn. You know, you sometimes I mean, at times I hope people do wake up, but listen, I went through it. I woke up.
I'm sure everybody goes through it at some point.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you like some, mommy, daddy growing up at Catholic school when you was young, that's a different. That's a whole new different person. Like you just meant to grow up to be somebody else or somebody. But I'm saying if you coming from the hood, I'm coming from the projects, like, so it's like. Yeah. If you just that type of dude or female, whoever you are, coming out from somewhere, like from the streets, is like you either gonna be somebody, change your life, or be somebody, or not be nobody. Like you see these bums out here in the street begging for change and shit, and that's because they made a mistake 20 years ago. They was in the streets and did stupid choices when they was younger, so now they end up there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you always want to look at shit like that and be like, yo, I don't want to be that nigga. Yeah. I'm the type of dude, I like to dress fly, have money in my bank. You know what I'm saying? Go out, spend money. So it's like you can't do that if you're not bettering yourself and making that money. Yeah.
It's like you said, you gotta surround yourself with positive people.
Facts.
I was one of those surrounded by negativity all the time.
Me too.
Me being in there now, thinking that it was positive.
Of course.
Positive thing, but it wasn't.
So I'm saying you grow out of that though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
Like I said, back in the day when I was younger, in my teen years, I was like that. I was surrounded around the wrong people, wrong crowd. Being in the streets, fucking gangs and shit. Like, I mean, it's stupid. So it's like after a certain age, I grew out of that shit. Like I got my GED. I went to school. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I started bettering myself because I started seeing shit that just kind of like an eye opener. Like damn, like this nigga been here for 5-10 years doing the same thing. I'm here with him. Like this nigga was doing the same shit he was doing 5-10 years ago in the same corner, doing the same shit with the same people, and he's still doing that. Like and that shit just kind of like opened my eyes. Like, yo, I don't want to be that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit whack. Like you a bum. You know what I'm saying? You wear the same clothes every day. You don't got no money. You out here smoking $5 bag of weed. Like it's stupid. Like
I mean, like I said, everybody goes through it.
Everybody goes through it. That's what I'm saying.
You have to go through it. Yeah, if you don't wake up, then that's
what I'm saying. I woke up. I grew out of it. It was an eye opener. Yeah. So it was like I just started.
So basically, that gym took you out of all that shit.
Definitely, man. That gym just like kind of. That's what I'm saying. Like it changed my life in so many different ways. Not only just wanting to look good, but just like changing mentally, everything, physically, everything. Like that shit just, you know what I'm saying? I got on my bullshit once I started working. got my security license, started doing that.
Started doing your thing.
Yeah, it just took off from there, man.
What did you when you first became when you first made the that you wanted to be a stripper? Did your family judge you? Did anybody in your family? Because you know how families are. When my mother found out, she wanted to wreck my neck, boy. I had to run out the house.
Nah, I wouldn't say like. Cause the thing is, man, like I was raised differently. Like my mom just like, I got 2 brothers and sister, and you know I'm the youngest and shit. So it's like, I have one good brother. Like but he wasn't raised with me, so he was like the one that you know made it. Like he was just like the one that
got away.
Yeah,
he
like
made it good by himself.
Like he ain't been through no streets and none of that. Like he a fucking doctor. He went to school, but he was raised with my fucking with my grandmother. Gotcha. So that's why. But you know I got another brother that you know he grew up in the streets and like you know he been through it and been through that. So it's like that's why that kind of like got me through it too, because I looked up to him and you know so it was like. Yeah. You know, it just led me through that way too, because my mom never really had that control over us. You know, a single mom, you know how that could be. So it's like when you don't have that father figure in your life to like, you know, put his foot down and be strong with you. It's like you do whatever you want as a kid. So it's like I grew up. I grew up respectfully. You know, I never really disrespected my mom or nothing like that. You know, I always respected her. It was just like she just didn't really have control over us. Like I just. You know, ever since I just started doing what I wanted to do, I just did it. You know. So
I mean, with the boys, I think it's like that.
It is.
But mothers always grab onto the girls a lot.
It is. But I mean, overall, you know, single mom raising, you know, boys and girls is like it's hard. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you don't got that father figure, it's like you're gonna grow up to do what you want to do, unless you make that own decision to like choose your own pathway. But like I'm saying, like. She never really like she would like say like stupid shit, joke around like, oh you a vagamundo, you a man whore and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But she ain't really like come in my head because she couldn't, you know, like once I started I was already at that age where I'm like, you know, I'm a young man, I'm growing up. It's like what she gonna do, hit me with the belt? Like you know what I'm saying? So it's like it gets
crazy.
Yeah, it was not really she could do at that point, so I just did my own thing.
That's good. That's a good thing. At least you know, like I said, it's not bad being raised by your mom. You know, definitely. I tell a lot of dudes that they tell me all the time. I have a lot of people that come up to me and they ask me, "Oh, you know, damn, I wasn't raised with my dad." Da, 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 da. Listen, you could still make it without your dad.
Of course,
you could still make it because my father wasn't there. You understand what I'm saying? And look where I'm at now.
Yeah.
You understand? I mean, I'm not saying that he didn't take care of me, this and that and the third, but he wasn't there. A lot of dudes use the excuse, oh, my father wasn't there.
I mean, I'm not saying my father wasn't there because he didn't want to. He just couldn't. You feel me? My father did time. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was locked up upstate for years, like 8-10 years, and then he got deported.
Yeah.
You know, to DR. So it was like, he left when I was young. You know what I'm saying? I was like 7 years old when he left, and right when he came out, they deported that nigga. So it was like he was just never there. Not because he didn't want to.
He didn't want to.
Yeah, you feel me? There's niggas that have kids and they don't take care of them because they don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Like they just shitty niggas like that. You feel me? Like, but then there's other dudes that they not there because they just can't. You feel me? They either in jail or, you know what I'm saying? They dead or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's why my father wasn't there. But I'm sure if he was out and, you know, had a different life, he definitely would be there. Like, my father's is a cool dude. Like, that nigga is like my best friend. Like, we just, even though he's out there, he just...
Y'all still bond together?
Yeah, of course. Like, we done... we done crazy shit together when I've been out there. So it's like, you know, like, I know what type of dad he could have been. Yeah. You know, so...
What does your day consist like, especially as a model that you are, a stripper that you are, and also a fitness trainer that you are? What is you said you have a lot on your plate. I mean, those 3 right there, that's a lot on your plate.
It is, man.
When do you sleep? When do you eat? You know? I
mean, yo, like, I sleep, like, honestly, man, I sleep late, and I eat when I can. I mean, I eat. I always make sure I eat breakfast. That's my number one.
Yeah, that's the number one joint.
I eat I eat good for breakfast. Make sure that shit lasts me. I try to eat like every, 2-3 hours. But it's just hard sometimes. You feel me? So that's why it's like, like I can't do that meal. I mean, I do meal prep sometimes, depending. But it's just hard, man. Like to like keep up with the food. Like so, it's like I eat like I would say like about 3-4 times a day with a protein shake.
Yeah.
So I mean that's good enough to maintain. You feel me?
maintain.
Like if you're not like trying to like be a bodybuilder or like get bigger and bigger, you feel me? You don't gotta eat 7 meals, 6 meals like they be saying. Like that's all. Like you feel me? I'm not gonna say that's bullshit because that works. You feel me? But if you're just trying to maintain, be good where you at. You know, a certain amount of meals. I say 3-4 meals with a protein shake, two or one protein shake. That's good enough, and you know, just work out hard.
Okay.
But you know,
And when do you find time for yourself? Like, you know, with all this stuff that's going on with you.
Nah, I mean, I find stuff for myself. Like like yesterday, I just went out. I went to the strip club, and it was crazy. But I go out, man. I go out. I mean, on the weekends sometimes, but like after because this shit finish at 11, the club I work at.
Okay.
So I go out sometimes, or you know, but it's not like before. Like before I used to go out a lot. Like now I'm a little like, cause I'm around that party scene so much so that it's like
it doesn't give you no type of
it don't give me the urge to like, yo, I gotta go out. Like it's not like I'm working in the office 9 to 5 Monday to Friday, and it's like when it's Friday hit, I'm like, oh, it's Friday, I want to party. Like now I'm around that all the time.
You're already partying when it comes to Friday.
So it's like that shit. It's like I party and make money. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm out here with these bitches buying me drinks. I get free drinks. So it's like I'm making money. I got girls around me. Like that's basically when you partying. There's girls, there's liquor. What else you want?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I have that all the time. So it's like it's something that is like, yo, like I'm over that shit. Like I mean, I go out sometimes, of course, with my boys and shit like that, cause it's I mean, like I said, I still party, but it's different when I'm with my boys, cause it's like I got my clothes on.
You got your clothes on.
You know what I'm saying? So
I'm not shaking your ass.
Yeah, I'm not hustling. I'm not out there like, you know what I'm saying? Try to get a bitch, go in a bitch pocket. Like it's just it's different. You know, I'm chilling.
When you've gone out with them, have girls been like, "Oh, you that stripper?"
Oh, definitely, plenty of times, man. Like I had girls come up to me, take pictures with me, and
how does that feel?
Like I don't want to say I'd be like, yo, I made it. Like nah, you feel me? Like it's not even like that. You feel me? Like I'm still living the hood. I'm still, you feel me, living a regular life. But it's
still
just
down to earth.
Yeah, you know, I'm always humble.
Because you know this game actually it's just like the bodybuilding game is also like the stripper game. Is sometimes when there's people that don't know how to handle that achievement.
Right.
They start bugging out, thinking that, you know, you better than them. You don't have to be eating what they're eating at. You want to get away from the hood, and the hood is too much for you. But yet you was the one that was blasting the music all day, all night, and you know.
True.
But now you want to move because you made it, and you forget about the hood.
Nah. I'm not like that, man. Like I mean, I come like I grew up there. You feel me? That's all I had around me my whole life. So it's like, you know, I mean, it's always good to better yourself and you know, like at least like get somewhere else. Like you don't want to be in the hood forever. Like that shit is just, you know, it's just not that is. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's bad or good, but it's just like why surround yourself in that type of environment if you don't need to, you know what I'm saying? Like that's sometimes as much as you don't think it is, but there's always people watching, there's always people hating, watching your moves.
No, that's automatic.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying, niggas that give you pounds be the niggas that look you up and down when you walk off, like this nigga think he that nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like so it's like you always wanna, like, you know, be on point and always try to surround yourself in positive environment, positive people. So, you know, leaving the hood sometimes is the best thing you could do. But always, you know, when I leave the hood, I'm never gonna forget where I come from. Like I'ma still come out and party where I used to party, and you know, do what I always did. It's just at the end of the day where I go rest my head at, it's gonna be somewhere where I don't gotta watch my back, or you know what I'm saying, or I'm good. Like, so it's like, it is what it is.
That's a good thing. I mean, your life is a real busy life that you lead, you know. So I mean, you get up in the morning, you go to the gym, then you go to the club. You know what I'm saying? Then you got people that ask you, oh, you know, can I train with you and stuff like that. So I mean, you get that in all the gyms, because you know.
I do, man. Like, it's
I mean, in the industry that you're in, you gotta be sociable. You can't just be that.
of course,
That dude like,
of
oh, I'm the
course.
shit. I don't need to
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
to down talk or
yeah,
nothing like
nah,
that.
nah. Like I
You
said,
know?
man, I'm humble.
You gotta be
like,
sociable.
You gotta be sociable, people person. You know, down to earth. Like that cocky shit don't get you nowhere. Like that shit is actually gonna make you look ugly. Even if you that nigga, you still gonna look ugly. Just like it's just like females. Like they be these bitches that they got their body done and they look good and all, like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like when you just too cocky, like you can't even like say thank you to a nigga when he say, damn, you beautiful. You know what I'm saying? You can't even say thank you, or you just like ignore a dude, walk off. That shit just make you look ugly.
Yeah.
Like you know, as bad as you think you are, it's like that your personality can make you ugly. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I always try to keep my personality positive and humble. You know, like I never walk around like I'm better than no man. I mean, I know who I am and you know what I'm capable of. So I mean, I'm not gonna downgrade myself neither and say he's better than me. I won't say that. You know, like I'm not here to say that neither. But you know, I always try to stay humble and stay positive. You know, always be a people person and
Gotcha.
give advice and you know talk to whoever talk to me. Like I'm just that cool. You feel me? Like so that's what kind of makes me even cooler, you know, when you that type of person where it's like you get a lot of attention, you know a lot of people and you still humble and friendly, like that people like that.
People like that, yeah.
Like yo, like he looked cocky, like I didn't even know him. Yo, I thought he was a cocky dude, but when I met him, he's mad cool. Like
There's a lot of people that they look at me like
yeah,
that.
like I know I meet a lot of
They
girls.
say that I don't want to be bothered. So I be like, you don't know me. You gotta get to know me then. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, when you just that nigga, when you got that face, like, don't talk to me. It's like people automatically just give you that image, like, yo, I ain't fucking with that dude. Like he just cocky. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a few girls always like when I meet them and start talking to them, and they're like, yo, I always wanted to talk to you, but I just thought you was cocky. Like, but you know, now I see you cool or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like. It's like they say, you know, never judge a book by its cover, because you never know.
All right, I know that I know you gotta head to Miami. I know you gotta catch a flight and all that. So
yeah, that's later
I know
tonight.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I could grab you when you come back from Miami. Grab you on.
Oh, definitely.
I know a man wasn't here. I know it was supposed to be two of you guys.
Yeah,
my
man.
boy has something to do, but I definitely gonna grab both of y'all and try to get something in here so that we could get some positive feedback for people that do want to be strippers, people that do want to get into fitness. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely gonna be here.
It's not for everybody, man. But you know, if you wanna, make some fast money, get some girls, you just gotta not be scared.
Yeah, you just gotta be, keep your respect at a high level.
Of course. Always.
So yeah, what I'm gonna do is like I said, I'm gonna make sure that you come back to this and we could definitely talk about more stuff and see what you well, how can people what's your IG so people could are you for hire? Are you for hire?
Of course. Like they always say if you're good at something, never do it for free.
Okay, so make sure you give them your IG.
Come on, ladies. Females only, females entertainment. You already know, holla at me at Instagram, Suavemente917, Suavemente917. Get that. Holla at me, DM me. I do parties, bachelorettes, birthday, all that. Tired of your nigga party, all that. I do it. You feel me? Just let me know if you want to come through the club, show some love. Hunkamania, New York City on 42nd. You can always come through there too. You feel me? But just make sure you got that money. It's $20 a lap dance. Don't come broke. I ain't fucking with you. I don't care how good you look. You feel me? Like I back you outside when I'm not getting money. But when you in there, I'm getting that money. So make sure you come with that bang.
Alright. So you already know every Thursday from 2 to 4. You know what I'm saying? The Hulk Show, nothing but fitness. Also stripping, because stripping does have to do with fitness. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to keep yourself fit in order to be a stripper, like I said.
Let's say entertainer.
You know
like, yo, stripping
let's say entertainer.
That shit just make you look like a whore. Like you just that nigga. But
you're already. You know what I'm saying?
Female entertainer. I make it happen. I'm here for you, ladies. I make you feel good.
There you go, ladies.
Tired of your man, holla at me.
There you go. All right, so you already know. Every Thursday. Next week we're gonna have my man Justice. He travels all over the world. He also trains a lot of celebrity trainers. He came from out of nowhere and just blew the game up with his physique and also the fitness in the gym. So you already know, 2 to 4 next Thursday. Shout out to Success Fitness, Success Clothing. Shout out to Piff Unit Records, Team DeMarco. Shout out to my Dominicans, Puerto Ricans.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Let's stay up. Keep it
know.
correct, keep it positive.
We in the building.
And always love. You already know. We out.
One love.
Oh, that should be having my ears like, yeah.